Hi everybody, I actually have Erin here with me, finally. Recording. Getting ready to do our trigger shot for the egg retrieval, which is displayed here on the toilet. First of all, I was prescribed with something called cabergoline, which is, we just had to Google it, it's a dopamine promoter.
Yeah.
It
lowers levels of hormones.
Prolactin. I don't know. It's supposed to help prevent with the hyperstimulation syndrome. When we went to pick it up from the pharmacy, the pharmacist was like, "Do you understand the dosing of this medication? I need to look something up really quick." And then he walked away. And when he came back, he said that he'd never seen anyone be prescribed as much as I was prescribed, because I have to take one a night, and normally he prescribes one a week. So he handed me a bunch of info on overdose symptoms. So I had to call the doctor and make sure that they gave me the right prescription, and they said yeah. So I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll overdose on this drug. I guess the symptoms aren't that bad. So I'm gonna load the needle because I know some people might be watching this to learn, although it's very similar to the other injections that I've done. You see? 18 gauge needle, 1.5 inch is the loading needle. This goes intramuscularly into my hindquarters. If you can see that needle, it's a big one.
That's just the loading needle.
It's just the loading needle, but I've heard of people who have used it for the injection. So I am taking the full dose. They told me they were likely going to reduce my dosage, and then when they called this afternoon, they said they're facing this aggressively, and they are going to have me take all 10,000 units of the HCG. So just going to load that up with one. There we go. Okay. So that's 1 cc of just the solution that dissolves into the medication. I'm going to pop the top off. It's called Pregnyl, is the name of the medication. And I'm going to let that dissolve in the vial. I gotta check the time because I have to give myself this at exactly 10 p.m. because my retrieval will be at exactly 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Today's Sunday night. It's kind of crazy how your body works, and how well timed it is, and how they're able to determine when all of this needs to happen. So, okay. Load. Okay. So there's that. Now I just need to
put the other needle on.
Yeah, the fun one. 22 gauge, 1.5 inch needle.
Way smaller.
Way smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my allergies are killing me right now. Last time we did this, Bonnie Core, she's my mom's best friend, did it for me. And she was like the master. She did it in like 2 seconds, and I didn't even know that she had done it, and I was so...
Can you grab the 18 gauge needle out?
What? So different?
Yeah.
See that?
It's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, this one's pretty thick. Definitely not meant for injections, only meant to simplify loading a needle. I'm gonna get the air out. Okay, there we go. recap this for a second. This is the same size needle that my progesterone shots were with, so I have gotten used to these. I just have not given myself this specific medication before, but it's going to be a lot easier because it's not in oil. I'm not.
Smiley face?
Yeah, she drew a smiley face. So this is where they want me to do my injections. Got this lovely mark for my shorts. I'm not going to do it there because that's not where I've done any of my intramuscular injections. And I've talked to a lot of nurses. I got it cleared by one of the nurses in the clinic, although several others, like I think because of protocol, have to kind of insist that it's done there. It's not going to change the effectiveness of the medication, just kind of changes the likelihood of, I guess, hitting like a blood vessel, but you can avoid that by simply aspiring the needle and making sure you haven't hit a blood vessel. And if you do, I guess you just change the needle out and inject it, but it's really rare. It's like 1 in 1,000 times or something. So I'm gonna let that dry. I gotta check the time and make sure we do this right at 10 o'clock. It's 9:56, so we have a few minutes. Erin, do you have any words? You haven't been present for most of my videos the last couple weeks. You've been traveling.
This has just gone way faster than the first round. Seems like.
You've also been
I've been gone for the last 2 weeks straight, so.
Yeah, it does seem like it's gone a little bit faster. It's just been a lot more painful on my end because the medication has been increased and swelling has been a lot greater this time around. And when we asked the doctor this morning, so it's Sunday morning, we had an ultrasound on Friday morning, we had to come back again on Saturday morning, and then we had to come back in again this morning. And we had Dr. Stanek for the Saturday and today's ultrasound, who is really sweet doctor. My mom was with me, and he explained everything to my mom as we were going through the ultrasound, and he was counting my follicles, and very thorough and friendly and kind. And he's not our actual doctor, but he was the on-call doctor for the weekend, so he was the one who did my ultrasounds today, and he explained to us that each of my ovaries right now are measuring about 3 inches in diameter. So, you know, normally they're like this. Now they're like this. And when I went in, he said, "How's your bowling balls doing?" And I was like, "Great." Feeling awesome. And he was laughing at me and making fun of me. 2 minutes. What can we talk about in 2 minutes? I don't want to do this. It's really not that bad. It's just mentally daunting. It doesn't hurt. I literally did not feel it when Bonnie did it last time. I was panicking. This was my very first intramuscular shot before the progesterone, before everything. And I was so scared that we drove all the way down to Illinois and had Bonnie do it. We filled her in on our plan, and I was leaning over her bathroom sink, and I was just breathing heavily and hyperventilating into the sink, and she all of a sudden was just like, "We're done." And I did not feel a thing, and it was amazing. Amazing. It set me up to be able to do my progesterone shots, although that took me an hour or two. So, all right. 1 more minute. I have the spot cleaned off on my butt, which you're gonna hide my butt crack. So I have a little freckle on my butt, on my upper butt right here, and that kind of gives me a area.
That's the target.
That's the target. So we're gonna do this. Pulling the trigger. Ready? Does that look right? Am I straight?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Little bit of a pinch, really not that bad. I definitely felt that one though. Bonnie's got the Dutch touch when it comes to these. So here we go.
Because you were paying attention this time.
This is gonna set us off for the egg retrieval.
Hopefully there'll be a bunch of them.
Okay, I'm gonna let that soak for a second. And pull it out. Oops, got a little bit of leakage, but that was good. Okay, you can pull the camera up now. All right, done, ready to go. Tomorrow's a shot-free day. I'm going to work.
No shots tomorrow?
No shots. So, bleeding a little bit. Nothing tomorrow.
Just the pill thing, right?
Yeah, just the Cabergoline tomorrow night before bed. It's supposed to make me really dizzy, so.
Yay.
And then it's go time. Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
We get to sleep in now.
Yeah, except we have to be there at 8:30.
Oh, son of a...
And Aaron gets to do his thing too.
Yay.
His one responsibility.
Okay.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll touch base with you guys at the egg retrieval on Tuesday.
Later.
Thank you, bye.